Make a smile like you want to be awake.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
So it's day 2. We're cooking breakfast. Is it day 3? Well, it's day 3 for them. We got here late. And technically it was over yesterday, but we had so much fun we couldn't leave, even though we planned to. So everybody's working on a van still outside, or bus. Excuse me, I don't want to get beat up. This guy's over here doing work on his cell phone or something. And breakfast is becoming amazing. So, the trip was a blast. We were back on the road again, stopped at a gas station real quick. And, man, I had a good time. Van, didn't have as good a time. I plugged in the wrong wire, which fried my electronic ignition. Luckily, somebody had an extra set of points and condensers. The fuel filter was super clogged, so we couldn't get it to maintain idle. Had a guy set the timing on it with a timing light, which is super fancy. Never done that before. Never even seen anybody do it in person. And then he kind of played with the fuel-air mixture and the idle, trying to get it to idle a little bit. Which I think it was just when we pulled that fuel filter out, the guys were tripping, picking on me because it was so clogged. So luckily someone had a pretty much new one, and so put that on, spilled a good gallon of gas. Let the van air out, cooked breakfast this morning. I think I took a little clip of cooking breakfast. But yeah, it was a good time. Lots of really cool VW people there. We never really hung out with like other VW people. I've got a buddy that has some bugs. But other than that, they're all quirky, all really good, helpful people. It was a really good time. Figured maybe when we get home or something like that, we get comfortable, half asleep, we'll do a trip recap with me and Nikki. But yeah, it was great. So, till next time. I'm hoping the bus makes it BT dubs. It's a little bit different because he turned the idle down and something with the fuel and air, so I got to rev it a little bit higher, and it creeps me out because I think it sounds good. It sounds a lot better, but now that now when I pull it to like a stop sign or something like that, it's so much quieter with the idle turned down, which I believe is where it's supposed to be. Like I said, I'm noob to this. If you watch my other videos, you realize they're all about learning, not about knowing. And so when we turn the idle down, now when I pull up somewhere, it's kind of quiet. I'm like, oh my God, is it shutting off again? Is it shutting off? And it's just a lot smoother. So, but anyways, enough rambling for right now. We get back to driving here in a minute. So the van's spitting and sputtering under load. We just stopped real quick, and I turned one of the screws. I forgot which one's which, and then of course I didn't bring a manual with me. I pretty much always keep them in the van, but I took them out when I was doing some work. So we're gonna try to drive a ways and maybe stop and adjust it some more. We'll see what happens. But it's just kind of spitting and sputtering a bit, and I just hope I didn't, maybe the points, I got them adjusted right as far as I could tell. So we're just gonna try to get home. I got another hour and a half. So it's fun. But a lot of it, when we get the long stretch done, a lot of it's pretty close to home. So, on the road. So she just started spitting and sputtering so bad that we stopped again. And I just turned the top screw on the carburetor just a teeny tiny bit more. And it seems to have a little bit more power this go around. But who knows, because it seems like it does it, and then it once again starts spitting and sputtering. It could be something with the points, if I didn't tighten the points down tight enough. It could be something with the condenser. They were used. Could have got some gunk in my fuel pump, and it's just not pumping and fuel like it's supposed to. Could be any number of things, but we're just trying to get as close as possible to home, just in case we have to call somebody to pick us up. So we've been a good, 10, 12 miles or so, and it seems to be feeling better. It's kind of too early to tell. Still seems like it's kind of weak for some reason, but I guess you would call this tuned by breakdown. So if we start feeling more starvation, I guess we'll tune it a little bit more. This still could be another problem, but I think because the fuel filter was clogged and he was kind of adjusting the carburetor based off of that when we got a new fuel filter on it, and it actually got fuel, I think that it kind of just made a difference. So the timing seems to be okay. He did that with a light, so who knows? But when I get home, I plan on ordering another electronic ignition, which means I have to put it in and time it again. But Nikki's eating Cheez-Its, and we're making our way. She smells a little bit hotter than normal, which stresses me out.
Not Nikki. She showered last week. The van smells a little bit hotter than normal. So yeah, we're on the way though. Probably should have replaced the windshield wipers or at least cleaned them before hitting the road. Kind of difficult to see. Don't mind the whistle, it's an air leak. I don't think I've ever been happier to see 49. It's the road that we live off of. We're still a good 20 something miles away. How many miles? 17? 12. 12? That's it?
Turn right onto GA Highway 26 East.
Oh, that's just to the next turn. But anyways, yeah, so we're about to turn on this. Still can't see out the windshield real good. But, man, I'm happy. And I think I still need to tweak on that carburetor a tiny bit, but it feels so much better. So much better. My windshield wipers ran into each other, so we're going to stop here at a gas station, hopefully under a shelter, and remediate this problem. I also shoved a little plastic bottle in front of the ratchet strap to give the wiper a little bit more room too, before you fuss at me in the comments. So I got a Volkswagen convoy going on. I mean, it's not really a convoy of Volkswagens, but there's a good 12 people or so. Nikki said 6 as far as she could count. But it wasn't until I went to go take a curve I could see how many were behind me. But we're about to make our right turn to get home, and gonna stop by and say hey to a buddy on the way, and then we'll get the heck in bed. So we made it back. Van's under the shelter, out of the rain, thank goodness, because she leaks. My poor Beetle over there, the roof broke, if you haven't seen that video. So I gotta buy a tarp this week or figure something out with that. But, real quick before we unpack, Nikki's anxious because she's cold. What'd you think of the trip?
I enjoyed it a lot. I can't wait to do the next one, but I do think that there's a few things we need to do to prep this to make it better.
Nikki got all kind of crazy ideas, all kind of cool stuff. Icebox primarily I think is going to come out and be set to the side for my man cave. That'll give us space for a heater and also space to get out of the bed, which would be nice.
Yeah. And possibly a little camper's toilet.
We'll see.
For bad weather circumstances, maybe.
But it was definitely a blast, and I need to add things for spare parts to put in the bus.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Throttle cable, clutch cable, etc.
Distributor.
An extra distributor, and you know, points, condenser, fuel filters, a few of those, maybe some extra light bulbs. I use all the light bulbs in the camper, but it was a really good trip.
It was. I enjoyed it. Thanks for having us, guys.
Volkswagen people were quirky and cool and nice.
Yeah.
So, but I think the van, she did well, and most of the issues that she had were my fault, not hers. So I think we'll buy her a treat this week. I don't know what yet. I'm just saying, we need to buy her something nice.
Alright, cool. It's your money.
So, but I'm going to buy a new electronic ignition. That's not going to be her treat. That's just going to be a necessity. But, and then something else groovy and cool. I don't know. But I've got a lot to learn, and I learned a lot this weekend, so it was pretty neat. Nikki learned more, because
oh, I was so excited.
I was running around bouncing, and so hopefully we got a few videos coming up. I've got a 67 bus that I shot a little bit of. It's pretty awesome. I kept it separate just because my videos were already long as heck as it was. And Nikki got a few clips. So her channel is what? Nonsensical Stuff by Nikki? It's a crazy long goofy name. Nonsensical Stuff. Say it?
Well, honestly, it's just in hopes that you don't find it because it's kind of personal stuff. It's just a storage bank. But if you do, don't be mean. Just
my bad.
Stuff.
So, and then also she did the K&N thing, and then we're going to be posting that to my channel. So, or both of them.
We'll see. It'll be in parts, though.
But yeah.
Anyways, I definitely want to thank the Land brothers, the Land twins.
Are they really twins?
Yes.
I didn't realize they were twins. I just thought they looked very similar.
One had a beard and one didn't.
Yeah. But what else? Oh, like, subscribe, etc. What is it? Thumbs up. Yeah, you don't like on the YouTubes. Thumbs up. Yeah. So, closing out for this, hope you enjoyed our little adventure, our trip, and a few more videos are coming out of it. Just got to get time to edit them and throw them together. Good day! Now we have the crappy part of unpacking this junk in the rain, but I think I might wait and see if it eases off. Alright, hold that photo bomb.
Sketchy.
Sketchy.